So I have this file called Turtle Shapes, and in it I'm going to use the turtle to draw a couple of rectangular shapes on the screen. And what I have so far is def main defined. I have a call domain at the bottom, and I imported turtle. In my main, I created the screen and the turtle, and I did wn exit on click. So if I run the program as it is, this is what we have. Okay. Now what I want to do is I want to use the turtle to draw a rectangle. So how would I do that? Well, I could do t dot forward, and in the forward I can move forward 100. And once I do that, I can turn either left or right 90 degrees. So I'm going to do turn left 90. And let's go ahead and see what that does. Oh, I don't see it doing anything. T dot forward, T dot left. Yeah, that should work. Let's see. Nope, no movement. Oh, okay, I'm running the wrong file. So hold down Control, click the tab, and run Turtle Shapes. So there we go. And if you notice, to draw a rectangle, what am I going to have to do next is move forward and turn left. So I'm going to do forward 100, and then t dot left 90. I'm going to run that, and halfway there. So if you notice, I need to do these same steps again and again. So I'm going to do it once, that draws the first side. I do it second time, that draws the second side. I draw it again, that draws the third side, and then I draw the fourth side. So I run it, and this is what I get, right? So what we can do from here is, if you notice, we have the same block of code executing 4 times, right? And what we can do to make our code more efficient is we can delete the extra repeating code and instead put the two lines of code that we repeat inside of a for loop. So we do a for range is 4. And we'll put these 2 lines inside the for loop. So now it's going to execute these 2 lines, come back up, execute those 2 lines again, and so on 4 times. And this is what we get, right? A rectangle. Okay. So we're almost there, okay? The last thing I want to do is I want to not draw a rectangle using this block of code, but I instead want to draw the rectangle using a function, okay? So I want to have a function called draw rectangle, and I want that function to be able to draw me that rectangle. So if I come over here and I do def draw rectangle, right? Now we can go ahead and grab this code and paste it into the function definition, right? But if you notice, now our t variable is underlined red. And why is the t variable underlined red? Well, that's because t is local to main, right? We created it here on line 12, which means it was created in the function definition for main. And so it only exists in main, right? It doesn't exist over here in draw rectangle. So that's why we have this t is underlined red. It doesn't exist, right? If I hover over it, I get unresolved reference to t, which means it doesn't exist. So we have a choice here. We can either make t global, right? Turtle.turtle, and then he doesn't turn red anymore because now he does exist. But like I said before, global variables are seen as something that you shouldn't use if you don't need to, right? And in this case, we really don't need to. Okay. Instead, what we can do is we could pass the turtle variable, the t variable that contains the turtle, into the function called the drawRect. And then we can receive it in the drawRect function definition, right? So right here, it's going to go ahead and jump up to line 4, giving it the local turtle that we just made here on line 12. And then when it gets to line 4, t is going to contain the turtle that was created on line 12 here, and then use him to draw the shape. So let's go ahead and run. Oh, and then it's going to, after it finishes, then it's going to come back to line 14 and then do 15 and 16. Then 16 is the end of main, which means it's going to jump back down to 19, and then it's going to get to line 20 and end our program. So let's see if this actually works. Oh, right, great. So it does work, right? No problems, no errors down here at the bottom. And so, yeah, I guess the challenge exercise here would be for you to draw a triangle using a function. Okay, and so you're going to have to do the same thing. Go ahead and make a function call. You're going to have to pass it the turtle because the turtle is local. And then in the function definition, you need to receive the argument as a parameter and then draw a triangle using that turtle. So good luck doing that.